Thank you for joining us today. The nation has been in mourning since the sad news came in Friday evening that a bus carrying the Humboldt Broncos, a junior hockey team from Humboldt, Saskatchewan, was hit by a transport truck at a highway intersection as they traveled to a playoff game.
And the team was on its way to Game 5 of a semifinal game against the Nipawin Hawks. And by Saturday, we got the horrible news that 15 people had been killed, another 14 were injured, some critically. And the members who died ranged from the age of 16 to 21.
They were Adam Harold, 16 years old, Connor Lucan, 21 years old, Evan Thomas, 18 years old, Jacob Light, 19 years old.
Jackson Joseph, 20, his father played in the NHL. We also had Logan Brule, and he's actually donated, his organs have been donated. Logan Hunter, 18. Logan Schatz, the team captain, was 20. Stephen Wack, 21.
Xavier LaBelle, only 18 years old, and the team personnel that also lost their life in this horrific accident. Brody Heinz, 18 years old. Glenn Dirksen, 59, he was the bus driver. Mark Cross, 27 years old.
Tyler Bieber, 29, he was the team play-by-play announcer. Darcy Hogan, 42, he was the Humboldt coach and general manager.
As the Prime Minister said in a written statement, this is every parent's worst nightmare. No one should ever have to see their child leave to play the sport they love and never come back. And
the little town, 5,800 in Saskatchewan, shaken to its core. And last night, the country wept along the residents of Humboldt, Saskatchewan at the arena there. That's, of course, where they'd come and play hockey, the home of the Humboldt Broncos, organized by a joint ministerial team in town. Let's go and hear some of the comments from last night.
This tonight is one of the steps that we have to go through in the healing process of our community. We will get through this together, and I thank everyone for their support. Going forward, in the next days, weeks, and months, we will do our best together to get through this and come out the other end. To use a hockey analogy, we'll stick handle our way through this, and hopefully we won't have to dump it in the corner, and we'll get to the net.
And what a powerful vigil it was last night as the nation, I think, was watching. We talk about people proclaiming the name of Jesus Christ throughout that whole service. And just not having the right answers, not knowing. We heard from Sean Brando, who's the chaplain of the team, not knowing exactly why this all happened, but turning to God.
You know, it was an amazing time. And again, I like what Sean had to say. You know, there's no answers here, but there's hope. And Jesus clearly was proclaimed. There was peace in the middle of a horrible, horrible storm. And our hearts are broken for the folks of Humboldt and all the communities across Canada where these young players come in for the friends and family. And they will be remembered. It's going to take a long time for this healing to take place, Maggie. You know,
Greg, I spent most of the weekend trying to get interviews and so forth on the ground in Saskatchewan. We have a team down there. And as I listened to just people recounting just how they're feeling at the moment, and as I spoke to Pastor Sean, who we'll hear from in a couple of moments, I heard people crying in the background. And so we need to pray for the pastors, the first responders as well that are on the ground, that God will just give them the right words to say, the right words of comfort as well. Now let's hear some reaction from the residents of Humboldt.
Terrible. Stuff like that shouldn't happen.
It's so important to be there for the families that have lost their loved ones. Was involved with coaching in Humboldt here for many years with Humboldt Minor Hockey. It's just a great organization. So we just need to be here to support everyone.
I think we're all sad, and we need to get together. We need to show our support.
No matter where you are, whether it's at the church or we had a concert here for the Watutu children, it was sad and it was happy at the same time. You go to a grocery store, and we all look at each other sort of in a sad way. And there's a lot of help out there. We're really impressed with all the people around us.
You know, there's still 15 people in the hospital that need lots of prayer too. You know, the ones who are up in heaven, they need our prayers to make sure, and their families need it, and we just keep praying. That's all we can do.
Just trying to honor these guys as much as we can. We're better rivals on the ice, but we all had friends that played on this team. It's just sad. I feel so sorry for the families, the billets, everyone.